So I'm just filling up a pipe with some supercoolant. And then this supercoolant is going to go through a little radiator here. And eventually it'll be part of a bigger radiator that'll do all the surface as well. But for now, it is just for some supercoolant into chlorine. Ooh, we're not going to have enough. Oh, we're going to be just short. We need a little bit more. So we'll get another bottle delivered up here. I wonder if we've got any kicking around. Are any of these emitting yet? No. We need some more super coolant. Is this where all of it is? Yeah. We'll get one more bottle delivered. That should be fine. And we'll get you deconstructed. What is supercoolant? How does one produce? You make it with the new molecular forge thing. This building down here. And it just basically takes some fullerene, which you get from space, a little bit of gold, and some petroleum, and that makes supercoolant. So yeah, you need to go. Normally, what you do is you start with your steam rockets, and in our case here, we were quite lucky in that our first place that we went to, or was it the second place? Second place we went to had fullerene, and we've just farmed a little bit throughout the game, and that gives us our supercoolant. Supercoolant's this stuff here, and then you've got visco gel, which is this purple stuff. You make that with iso resin. Nice. Okay. Finally. Okay, we're attracting our gassy boys. So what we'll need to do is get a bit of slime in these ones. I might just toggle these off and on again, see if we can get some stuff. You see how it's not saying awaiting delivery, but if I toggle it off and toggle it on, it'll say awaiting bait. I think it's a bug with automation. What use does it have? Does it just transfer heat well? Yeah, that's basically it's super coolant. It's what it says. So it's very good for cooling through like a radiator build. If you look at its properties, it can freeze at minus 266 degrees, which means you can use it to make liquid hydrogen, and it evaporates at 436 degrees, which I've been using in a petroleum boiler build that I came up with, and that's on my YouTube if you want to have a look. I use it as like a switch. So it's interesting stuff. It is very good. And as you can see, because we're passing it through an aqua tuner here, we're getting nice and cool already. So we should start making some liquid chlorine soon. What I need to do is close up that chlorine build now and start getting a bit of chlorine in the room. You need to close off the chlorine room again. Yeah, I'm with you, Jim. I know, mate. I just realised. It's fine. I didn't want loads of carbon dioxide in here, really. A few little packets don't really bother me, but I didn't want loads in here, so I kind of left it for now. Wait, why would one want liquid chlorine? Because you need to make liquid chlorine to feed to cows. Or not feed to cows, but to feed to the grass that these cows eat. So I need to make some liquid chlorine, basically. And yeah, I think I'm going to move this around a little bit. I'm going to rip this thing out. Let's get this pipe properly filled. It's still got a few holes in it. Oh, they swept that bottle somewhere else, didn't they? Son of a bitch. Okay. So yeah, I think if I move this over one tile, I can't put a farming station there because it'll then be a stable, won't it? It'll then be a farm rather than a stable. But now I can do this to get the crops to grow better. We'll just feed them some chlorine to begin with, see how that works. Give me some slime, damn it! What the hell? Why are they not bringing me any slime? It's making me sad. Ah, there we go. So if we now let's just deconstruct this one. Well, not deconstruct it. Let's disable it. We'll turn this one on. Did you actually put the slime in it, for fuck's sake? Yeah, you did. You there. Come here. Move, boys. Come over here. In fact, scrap that. Come over here. Someone come and disable this bastard. And you want to be some chlorine. Oop. Come here. Look, it's lovely over here. Come on. And before they're dropping slime packets all over your base, there they might be. It's fine. Alex the Great, welcome, buddy. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Come on, you moo boys. Come this way. Come over here. It's lovely. It's a nice little home. Come on. I hope they fix this so they don't make it so it stays slime forever. I really don't like the idea of it being slime to attract them. Hoop. Hoop. Lovely. Right, so let's get rid of this wire again. Bang. I'll just nip that out, and then we can make this an auto door a little bit easier. It won't keep getting locked on us. Lovely, lovely. I'm lagging like balls. Has a jetpack gone rogue? Have I got a jetpack somewhere out in the base? That's what it feels like. No, jetpack's here. I'm lagging like balls. I might do a quick save and load before I do the next rocket launch. Because at the minute I'm down to 10 FPS on speed 2. Which is not ideal. Not ideal at all. You could use phosphorite, it wouldn't sublimate. Does phosphorite attract them in the same way? I thought somebody said it had to be slime. Look how much health they lost to meteors. That's really sad. I don't think I can fix them. I don't think I can repair them. Oh, phosphorite doesn't work. Ah, okay. Back in 2007, we were making dupes go 100% stress and cry to produce water. Now we're feeding liquid chlorine to space cows and build goth dildos in space. I know, Malako, how things change, you know? How times change. Yeah, I remember the old vomit comets. Ugh. I remember that. Alright, is this now topped up fully? Let's just turn you off. How much is left here? 70 kilos, that's actually perfect. So this is fine. So what I now need to do, what I now want to do is do a bit of this. And I'll force the rest of this into the reservoir, and then I can put a bit of this buffer in. There's like 150 kilos here. That can go into a buffer. But then meanwhile, we should now hopefully be cooling the room down quite a lot. Which is lovely. And I could, to be fair, I could slap a few bits of like granite pipe in here and there as well. And that'd cool down all this area. You know, because it's really toasty up here. It doesn't need to be this hot. I've just been lazy and not worried about cooling it at all. Oh, this is going to boil if it goes down here. Yeah. It's a bit warm for the old supercoolant down here. Excuse me. So we'll just, let's say, purge the pipe, get a bit of this buffer in there, and then we'll connect this back up. Are there any active wobbly goth dildos in the base? We've got in the actual base. I only did one last stream just to show you, if you remember. I did this one. So this is supercoolant naphtha visco gel. We'll put them everywhere. I might do that in a minute, actually. Now that I've finished dicking about with space, I'll launch these rockets. Don't know if I want more Weezeworts. I might do a double Weezewort run, and then I can knock out these biological things forever then. Because I don't need any more crap from space, not for a good while anyway. We might need some more cows in the future, but for now, we're going to have 4 in here, that should be fine. 4 little gassy boys. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So just emptying this pipe for a second, fill up the reservoir. Weezewort runs, they made it so you can get bio stuff from space. Yeah, Pluey. You need to use the biological cargo bay, but then you can go and get seeds and hatches and the gassy cows. That's how you get the gassy cows home. So yeah, basically that's how it works. Wow, I've had these trapped here for 60 odd cycles. Jesus. They've been here a while. Okay. That's our last bit of liquid going in there, that's fine. We'll get all this crap deconstructed. All of this can go, really. Don't think we need any of that shit. Including the bridge as well. And then we'll knock out this bridge and just reconnect this pipe. What do you want gassy cows for? Because they're a new thing. I wanted to get them in the colony. They're a new thing, a new critter. I don't fully understand them yet, so I wanted to get them in and have a play with them and see how they work. They do output natural gas as well. They just... And look how cute they are. They do output natural gas. I thought the fucking cow was going to go through the thing then. That would have been incredible. So yeah, they do have a function. They do have a purpose, but they just won't do shit until I feed them. And I can't feed them until we start making some liquid chlorine. So, we'll get there. We're almost there now. Okay. So now our liquid can start cycling again. Beautiful. Lovely. And we can actually go a bit colder with this, as I say, we can go down to like minus 80 odd. Or you could nearly do minus 100 if you wanted, but I'd rather just stay a little bit further away from that, just to be safe. But in theory now, get some chlorine in the room. How cold is liquid chlorine? Below minus 36, I think it is. So as you can see, look how quickly the chlorine's starting to cool in the room now, and then we're starting to make some. So it'll need to build up a little bit, but we're starting to get drips of liquid chlorine. If I'd known I was going to put the radiant pipe in anyway, I wouldn't have bothered with the Weezeworts in here, but a couple of Weezeworts isn't exactly the end of the world, so bollocks to it. Bollocks. Somebody come and wrangle this boy. Get him out of here. Oh, they've locked the door again. The derp. Don't know how. Oh, it's because it's got a fucking wire. I've removed the wrong wire. I should remove this piece, not this piece. Derp. Does the temp shift plate work like drywall? Yeah, to block off space, yeah. There we go. So what I'll do, I'll turn this on, but this isn't going to work for now. Let's see. I think we'll maybe just do like a 4% pulse throughout the day, and we'll do it at a time when it doesn't really matter. And what this will do, this will allow the liquid shut off to move some chlorine through the build, and then it'll dump out of this vent. I could merge it back into the pipe, but eventually this reservoir will get full, so it'll just dump back into the room. That is the plan. It's probably going to have to cool down this hydrogen more as well. So it's actually going to cool these rooms more. Jeez, it's a big waste of Weezeworts, but it's fine. My hydroponic farm tiles are starting to get quite chilly as well. If I'd have known, again, if I was going to run this pipe through, I would have put some radiant piping through here as well, so that I could have done like a double little radiator. But I wasn't going to do this to begin with. I was hoping Weezeworts would be enough, but chlorine being the bitch that it is, it was not the case. What are Clay working on for the next update? How do you get bigger than space? I don't really know. I'm hoping the next update isn't going to give us any content at all. I'm hoping the next update is going to be a bug fix update, because the game's buggy as hell at the minute. Can't do anything with space without having black holes and bugs and stuff, which is not fun. So I'm hoping they're going to do a quality of life update. That would make me the happiest. That is what I would like to see. Right, let's get these rockets filled up. It's a bit of a meteor shower at the minute, but excuse me, whatever. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just get these filled. If a dupe farts while in a suit, where does it go? I'm asking the serious questions here. Well, they don't have any facial breathing apparatus, Torello, so I assume it gets ingested back into the body, mate. The real thing is here. Why would you fart in your own exosuit? Nuclear fusion, yeah. One thing I'd love them to add is a gas view, like they used to have. Glitched. They used to have a gas view. We didn't used to have just this blue and red of breathable and unbreathable. It used to be coloured. And there are mods on the Clay forums where you can add that back in, but we don't have that anymore. That is one of the worst things that they ever removed from the game, if I'm honest. Because it was lovely. You could see different gases and differentiate them. You could see carbon dioxide, chlorine. You could see all these different things. But unfortunately, we don't have that now. The heat damages this door, by the way. Don't worry. And how are you, Mentos? How's it going? Lots of protein in methane. Yes. Fuck. You hot bastards. So yeah, as soon as this starts bypassing these things, I'll turn it off. But for the moment, we're just topping up. I don't know why this has got so hot here. I don't actually understand why it's got so hot, but we'll just whack in some tiles. Maybe I'll make a few ceramic tiles or something. I think I must have cooked this when it was mafic rock here and just not replaced these bits. But it's hot as balls. And I might want to replace these as well before we do the next launch, because this is some hot igneous rock. That is a toasty individual bit of igneous rock that I probably should try and get rid of. Do I want to deconstruct all this stuff? It's going to be very warm. Some of this is mafic, some of it's ceramic. I think we probably should. Alright, I'm nearly done with the hydrogen. Let's get some dupes over here and fix this quickly. This is not going to be a nice one, I don't think. This is going to get pretty toasty. Let's get rid of... Actually, I'm going to leave that like it is. There's method in my madness. I don't want my inmates coming over here, they'll just get scolded. Alright, we bypassing now? Yeah, we are. What the fuck? What happened to my liquid oxygen? Alright, let's turn the hydrogen off. Probably gonna have to start making some more liquid oxygen soon. Not just yet, like, but soon. Alright, so this is going to cook a lot of stuff. This is hot. Hot balls. I might just do... Let's do that. And then any bits that are ceramic. I think it's this middle band here, isn't it? Yeah. No, fuck it. We'll rip it all out. And we'll replace it all with ceramic. I think we've got enough now. 17 tons. That should be enough to get us done, I think. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a double Weezewort run, and then we'll, I think we'll retire the biological stuff for now. We will need them again in the future if we want to replace the gassy cows that have died or whatever, but... Interesting. Okay. So my aqua tuners have cooked my bridge. You motherfucker. I need to get in here now. This is going to be a messy pain in the ass. Son of a bitch! Oh, feckery indeed. Oh, big old feck. Yeah, we'll just bang a liquid lock against the door for now. It'll be fine. What a pain in the dangus. We'll do it like there. What a big old pain in the ass. I wonder why I had no coolant going through the pipes. I'm like, motherfucker, where my coolant at? It could have been worse. They could have boiled it in the room, but... Oh, that happened. Must have just literally melted the bridge. I suppose they're not underneath the steam turbine, are they? So these are going to get a bit warmer over here. Meh. Meh. Cool, 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 cool. Right, let's get these replaced. We're currently scorching our worlds. Let's get these replaced with a bit of ceramic. Lovely. Need another steam turbine in there. I shouldn't do. It's just because I've not set it up in the centre. That's the problem. I should have put my steam turbine here, but I did it over here because this wasn't planned in the original build. So.